So question 2 says simplify 4 plus 8x minus 7 minus 3x and b 6 into x plus 3 plus x. Try to do that.
Okay. Okay, so is the first thing that I do I subtract 8x by 3x?
Yes. And you subtract 7 from 4.
Okay, and that's because a plus times a negative equals a negative.
No.
So why are we subtracting 4? Well, wait, did you say we're subtracting
4 and 7 are like terms. And 8 and negative 3 are like terms. So you compute them together.
right. So how come we're not adding 7?
Because we have a negative in front of the 7. So somehow what you said was right. So you have 4 minus 7 plus 8x minus 3x. If you rearrange it, this is how it looks like.
Okay, what happened to the addition sign?
Which addition sign?
It says 4 plus 8.
Yes, this is the plus here. I moved the 8 and the plus.
Okay.
So it's 4. I haven't removed the plus sign. This is still the plus sign here. This plus sign, this is the 8 here.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out
This is
like
it. The negative 7 here, this is it here. The negative 3x, this is it.
okay, I understand that they're like terms. But what I don't understand is why did we move the plus with the 8? Is it because it was in front of the 8? That's why we moved it. And it's different from the 4, and negative is in front of the 7. So,
It is because, listen, if I do this, 4 plus 8, the sign that is in front of this 8 is positive. You agree?
yes,
Now, if I say 8x plus minus 7, what's the sign that's in front of 7?
minus.
Minus. So if I'm moving this 7, I'll move it along with this minus.
Okay. All right. So we moved the plus with the 8. And so you said we have the negative sign in front of the 7. So it's 4 minus 7.
Yes.
And it was 4 minus 7 plus 8x minus 3x. So 7, 8, 9. So this is 4. Oh no, it will be, let me see. Okay, so this will be negative 3. And then 8, 9. So it'll be negative 3 plus 5x.
Negative 3 plus 5x. Correct. That's correct.
And so the next one is B, and it says 6x plus 3, but the x and the plus 3 is inside of a parentheses. So we multiply 6 by everything in the parentheses.
Correct.
So we have 6x
Yes.
plus, and then 6 times 3, which would be 18.
Yes.
So 6x plus 18 plus x.
Yes.
And so x and 6x would become 7x.
Correct.
So we have 7x plus 18.
Yes. That is good, Nicolette. Now, question 3. Question 3 says evaluate the algebraic expression. When they say evaluate, that means you will get a numerical answer. They say it
You said when they say evaluate means what?
means in your answer you get a number. Your answer will just be a number. There will not be an x, a, y in your answer. It will just be a number as an answer. They say find 6a minus 7 plus 2a at a equals to minus 3. Now, when I say evaluate 6a minus 17 plus 2a at a equals to minus 3, that means you take a to be minus 3 and you put it into that expression. Whenever you see a, you replace it with minus 3.
Plus 2a at a equals negative 3. Okay, so can you say that again? You said, what do we do with negative 6?
I said that when they say at a equals to negative 3, and they ask you to evaluate the expression minus 6a minus 17 plus 2a, it means that since you know the value of a to be minus 3, go into the expression and replace the values of a by minus 3 and see what you get. That's what it means.
Okay.
So in here, you're going to put minus 3 minus 17 plus 2 in minus 3. You see, wherever there was a, I put minus 3.
Yeah.
Now, all you have
And
to
you
do,
wrote it like a multiplication sign.
yes, because it's going to be a multiplication. Because 6 times a is a multiplication, 6a is a multiplication. You get it?
Yeah.
Here, 6a is a multiplication. That's why I put it in a bracket because it's going to be a multiplication too. Now, all you have to do is to simplify. 6 minus 6 times minus 3.
Minus 6 times minus 3 is 18.
So you have 18 minus
18
17.
minus
2
17.
times minus 3 plus 2 times minus 3.
Negative 6.
Negative 6. All you have to do is put this in a calculator. Negative 70. 18 minus 17 will give you 1 minus 6, which will give you minus 5.
I do have a question. So we just wrote minus 6 instead of the plus sign because our answer was minus in the front of it.
Yes. Plus
Okay.
2 times minus 3 gives us minus 6. So minus 6, we'll put it here.
Okay, I understand.
Next question, we'll go to question 6. Now,
6.
yes, I want to do the easy questions now because I know you're a little bit tired. Question 6, A gives us x plus 15 equals to 10. Can you do this?
Um, x, let me see. X plus 15 equals 10. I, 30 equals minus 10x. It looks like, it looks like, the A looks complicated to me, but it does look like we're doing the solving on both sides thing to get to x.
Yes, that's what you're doing. Think a little bit harder.
Okay,
It's not complicated. How do we get x? What do we have to remove close to x?
minus 15 on both sides.
Correct? You see, you know it. We need to minus 15 on both sides. Now, if you minus 15 on both sides, you minus 15 here, and you minus 15 here. You're going to have x equals to 10 minus 15.
And 10, oh, wait, yeah, 10 minus 15 is negative 5.
And that's your answer. Easy peasy. Question B. Can you move ahead?
Yes,
Now 30 equals to minus 10x. What do we need to remove close to x to get x alone?
we, um, we divide negative 10 on both sides.
Perfect. So we'll say 30 divided by negative 10 equals to negative 10x divided by negative 10. Maybe this will cancel with this. And 30 divided by negative 10 gives you calculate that and tell me the answer.
Negative 3.
Perfect. So x equals to negative 3. Can we proceed?
Yes. 3x minus 5 equals negative 17. So the first thing we do is add 5 on both sides.
Perfect. What did you eat today, Nicola?
I had some pizza and I went out to eat with my mom. We went to this breakfast place. I had a waffle there, and that was about it.
Is that what is helping you this much?
I think it's me just like I have to pass this exam and I know that we don't have much time, so I just want to get as much done as I can tonight so I can go over it tomorrow by myself before we meet again.
Good, let's proceed then. So we get here 3x equals to negative 17 plus 5.
3x equals, so that's 3x equals negative 12. And then we divide 3 on both sides.
Correct.
And so that's x equals -4.
Correct. So D we have 9.
9x minus 6x minus 3 equals 22 plus 8.
Yes.
So when I see a answer like that at the end, can I just add 8 by
Yes.
22?
You can add it. Anything that any like term, you can add it or subtract it.
Okay.
Yes.
Add or subtract.
Depending on what you see.
And is that only on the other side of the equal sign or is that
Any or
even in?
any side.
Okay.
Any side. For example, you have 9x minus 6x. You can subtract that because they are like terms.
Yeah.
So you get 3x here minus 3 equals to 30.
Oh, because you subtracted 6 by 9.
Yes.
So that's 3x. Okay. And now we add 3 on both sides.
Yes. So you
So we
get
have
3x
33.
equals to 33.
And then we divide 3 on both sides.
Yes, you get x equals to 11.
That's x equals 11.
Hmm.
And now we do e 2x minus 3 plus 2 equals 8.
Yes.
And so we multiply 2 by everything in the parentheses, which is 2x 2 times minus 3. That's -6
Yes.
plus 2 equals 8.
Yes.
So on this side,
You can compute this.
I can put together -6 plus 2.
Yes.
And only when they're like right next to each other.
Even if they're not right next to each other, remember in the question we did here, they were not right next to each other, but we brought them right next to each other. In question one, they were not right next to each
Oh,
other.
right.
We will bring them. As long as they're in the equation, you can move them around.
Okay. And if we don't do that, will we still get the same answer or no?
Or if you don't compute 6 and 2,
If we didn't like even what we did in well, I can't say what we did in number 1 because that was uh I don't know, like if these were in different places or
yes.
something and I was going over it and I did it wrong.
For example, if you had 2 plus 2x minus 6 equals to 8. Now, this step and this step, they are exactly the same thing. I've just moved 2 from this position and brought it ahead, and 6 and I brought it behind.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So if I'm solving this, I'll say 2x equals to 2x plus 2 minus 6 equals to 8. It's still the same thing. 2x plus 2 minus 6 equals to 8. It's the same thing.
Okay.
So it always gives
Okay,
you the same
so,
result. result. which is here 2x minus 4 equals to 8.
And now we add 4 on both sides.
Yes. So you get 2x equals to 12.
And then we divide 2 on both sides.
You get x equals to 6.
Okay, this is F. 24 equals 7. X plus 2 minus 5. So we have, first we try to break down the parentheses. So we have 7x, and then 7 times 2 is 14. So we have 7x plus 14. 24 equals 7x plus 14 minus 5x. And then we do 7x minus 5x, which is 2x. So then we have 2x plus 14. 24 equals 2x plus 14. And then we subtract 14 on both sides. And so that's 10 equals 2x. And then we divide 2 on both sides. So x equals 5.
Correct?
Okay, so that was number 6. We did
Yes.
2 and 6.
Now let's go to question 1.
Okay. 16 divided by -4. 2 minus 9.
You can just put that on the
Um,
calculator, correct?
we can do this whole thing on the calculator.
Yes, it's possible.
Um,
If you know how to
okay,
use it
so
properly, you can use it.
okay, okay, let me see. 16 divided by -4. Should I put it in parentheses as well, like how they
Yes,
have?
put it.
Okay. And that dot is a times is a multiplication.
Yes,
I got -17.
correct. If you scroll down to your answers, you'll see that your answer is -17.
Okay. And so for these, because they do give us options, my calculator gives us options to do like the power of 2, the power of 3, and whatever else. So is it possible for me when I see this to just use my calculator?
The power of 2 is the squared, which is the number times itself. But I have to tell you something. There's a difference between 7 square. No, let me say this. It's the difference between 7 square and negative 7 square and negative 7 all that square. Now, if I do 7 square is 7 times 7, this this is 7 times 7, which is 7 times 7 is 49, correct? This other one is negative 7 times 7, so it's going to give you negative 49. Negative 7 times 7. But this other one that's in bracket is negative 7 times negative 7 because it's everything that is squared. So it's going to give
Right.
you positive 49. Take note.
So, okay, you're saying the one that's in the parentheses, you keep the negative.
The one that's in parentheses means that everything in the parentheses you have to multiply it times itself.
Okay.
So you get negative 7 times negative 7. And since the
Okay.
negative times negative gives a positive, that's how you get positive 49. And if you look at question D, you can see it.
And so that's why it's important that if I do use my calculator to solve these, it's important that I put the parentheses.
Yes, where you see it, put it.
Okay. So let me see if I can do B. This says negative 7 square. Negative 7 square plus 3. And I got negative 23.
Correct? Do C with your calculator. Then I have something to say about D.
5 squared divided by negative 5, negative 3, minus 2, 4. I got negative 37 over 3. Let me see if I can simplify it.
Did you input everything?
I think so. I'm going to try again.
You made a mistake.
Okay. Let me see. 5 square divided by negative 5. Negative 3 minus 2. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting negative 37.
Or you can simplify your work like this. You can say C says 5 squared divided by negative 5 times negative 3. You know that will give you positive 15, correct?
No, I didn't know that.
5 times 3 is how many?
15.
Okay, negative times negative. Positive.
Positive.
So it gives you positive 15. Then you have minus 2 into 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. So you have 5 squared divided by 15 minus 14. So put this in your calculator now, which is 25 divided by 15 minus 14. Put 25 divided by 15 minus 14 in your calculator.
25 divided by 15 minus 14. Okay, well, I I did 15 minus 14, which is 1. And so the answer is 25.
No, no, you don't have to compute it like this. You have to compute it like, because board mass,
I
div-
don't know about math. I only know PEMDAS.
division comes before subtraction. Subtraction is the last operation you have to do. So you have to say 25 divided by 15 first.
Okay.
Let me compute this.
Okay. So I keep getting fractions. I got 5/3.
Get 5 thirds. It's okay. Let's move to another question. We'll come back to this later. Move to question D. I want to show you something on D. D says 4 minus 10 absolute value plus minus 3 all that square. Now, the absolute value here means that you're going to compute what is in here and take the answer as a positive value. You're going to compute what is here and take the answer as a positive value.
Right.
For
So
example,
even if this is a negative,
yes,
it
exactly.
turns into a positive.
Exactly. So 4 minus 10 is 6. So you're going to take 6 plus 3 squared. 3 minus 3 squared is 9. So this will give you 15.
You said, wait. Oh, it was -3.
Yes.
Oh
Minus
yeah.
3 squared
I
is
didn't write -3.
minus 3 times minus 3.
Okay, yep. So that's 9. And
Yes.
then we just add 6 plus 9.
It's 15.
Okay. Okay, I understand that.
Good. Now I want us to do question 5. Question 5.
Translate each phrase into an algebraic expression. 3 times the number x decreased by 4. That, I think, on my first um, test I got wrong because I get so confused with the words.
3 times a number x is 3x. 3 times the number x is 3x.
3 times
Because 3x is 3 times x.
3 times the number x. Oh, yes. So that is 3x.
Yes.
3 times. Okay. When they say a number x, they just mean x, right?
Yes.
Because they're not saying the actual number, and x is
The,
basically like
the
1.
reason why they're saying the number x is because x can be any number.
Okay.
X is actually a number, but we don't know the number. That's why we are saying x.
Okay. The cost of renting a car for one
We
day
are not
and
done.
driving. Oh,
They say 3 times the number x now decrease by 4. If this number you want to decrease it by 4, you say you remove 4 from it. You remove 4 from it. 3 times the number 4, then you remove 4 from it. You have decreased it by 4.
-4. Okay. And so this will just be the answer.
Yes.
3 times the number x decreased by 4. So you got 3x minus 4. Okay, I understand.
Okay, B.
The cost of renting a car for one day and driving M miles if the rate is $25 per day plus 0.40 per mile.
So they're saying that the cost of renting a car will be equal to, for one day, the cost of driving a car for one day and driving M miles at a rate of $25 per day plus 0. This for a mile. All right, so the cost for one day, so you have to add the cost per day. Total cost will be the cost per day plus cost per mile. You agree? Because if you go to a rent shop to rent the car, you pay like, I'll use the car for one day. You pay first for the number of days you will use. Then when you finish riding it for, let's say, 10 miles, you're going to pay 10 extra miles. The cost for 10 extra miles, right?
You said that when you go to a car shop.
If you go to a car shop, for example, to rent a car, and they tell you that in the car shop they charge per day and per the number of days you use and for the number of miles you're going to run the car. So they'll tell you that upfront you pay the number of days. How many days are you going to be using the car? You say, well, I'll be using it for a day, one day. Okay.
Mhm.
You say, okay, fine. You pay. It's going to cost $25 per day. We charge $25 per day. That means that if you rent for one day, you pay just $25. If you pay for 3 days, you pay 25 times 3, right?
Right.
Now, if you go driving the car now, you say, I'm going to be driving the car for a distance of 10 miles. They say, okay, fine. If you're driving for 10 miles, we charge 4 cents per mile. So you have to say 4 cents times the total number of miles you'll be driving it, correct?
Yes.
So now, that means that the cost of this car will be how much you pay in one day, which will be $25, because I told this person that the person will be driving just for one day, just for one day. So the person has to
Right.
pay just $25 plus. Then they say the person will be driving for how many miles? For M miles, a certain number of miles we don't know. So it'll be the certain number
Right.
of miles times the cost per mile. So it will be 0.4 times m. And this is your answer. You have a question?
I'm still confused because what happened to the zero? I thought it was 40 cent. No?
Yeah, but four, you mean the zero behind the 4?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing that's confusing you?
Also,
Then let me add it.
why did you put
Is it
and
better?
also okay, I see that you put the zero there, but also did we put M because it says cost of renting a car for one day and driving M miles? And they said 0.40 is per mile. So is that why you put M with it? Or it's okay if we don't put M with it?
We put m because the total number of miles that this person is going to be driving is m. That m can be 20, 40, 60. It's a number that we don't know. All right. They could have said there he's going to be driving for X miles. It doesn't need to be M. It could be X. X just represents a certain number of miles that they will be driving that we don't know. All right.
Okay. Um,
So now,
and
if
so
we say 1 mile costs 40 cents, so if they're driving for 10 miles, they'll pay 40 times 10, correct?
yeah.
So that's why we say 40 cents here times M, which is the number of miles they'll be driving.
Okay. Okay. I think I understand.
Nice.
So it's $25 plus 40 cents times M because of how we're writing it,
Yes, because of the number
which
of
is
miles
basically
you.
what we're doing. We would be multiplying the 40 cent per how much ever miles they drove.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I understand that. Um, can you give me another question like that before we get off?
Another question is that let's see, find the cost of renting a room, or let's say find the cost of renting a room if the cost of renting per day, the cost per day is $10. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say in that room you need to pay for water, and the water costs 60 cents per liter you use. Now, if that person stays in that room for 2 days and uses 10 liter of water, how much will that cost him? Let's say and uses no, let me say and uses m liters of water and uses let's say he uses m liters of water.
So
What's the
the
algebraic expression for the cost of using that room?
okay, and they don't want us to solve it. They just want us to write it out as to how we would solve it.
Yes, you cannot even solve it because you don't know m. What is the
So do
cost
I
of
put
using the room for 2 days?
so do I put um 10 times 2?
Yes,
Okay. 10 times 2 plus 60 cent times M.
yes. So you get 20 plus 0.6m.
Okay. Yeah, I think I understand that.
Okay, great.
Okay. Well, I think we should finish here.
Yes, we can. So that next class we can round up with this and do module 2. I don't know
Okay.
when next you are available, but try to let me know early enough because I have other students also scheduled.
Okay. Can we meet sometime in the day?
Sometime in the day, what time looks for you?